Yo, this shit OP.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Cal, bringing you another video on the channel today. So how you guys be doing? What's going on? So today's video is ultimately about how to avoid distraction. And within today's day and age, with what's going on in the news, the media, and the general world, and how to maintain an internal balance and state that ultimately doesn't dictate your reality and put harm and stress on you constantly, and pressure that you feel is important to you when in reality it's not that important. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. As you guys can see, maybe in the news, you could maybe see Donald Trump with COVID-19, the most protected man in the world. Oh my God, he got COVID-19. The media is blowing this up. The media is portraying this in a certain way. They're giving their own narrative about this. And I'm just like thinking to myself, I'm like, wow, dude, of course, now he gets COVID-19. You know, it's just amazing to see after last Tuesday, the debate, the biggest meme between him and Biden. And it's just like, of course he gets it. And people are gonna see that, they're gonna be like, wow, the most protected man in the world got COVID-19. If he could get it, I could get it. And you know, that's a logical conclusion. I'm like, okay. But the thing is, right, just because one person gets it, and one person that has such a big influence over so many people are gonna interpret that and be like, okay, since he got it, oh my God, it must be that serious. In reality, it is not that serious. How do I know this? I work at a restaurant, right? And germs are constantly flying in. I encounter billions and billions of germs. I haven't gotten sick once in the past 8 months since this whole thing blew up. Knock on freaking wood. But I haven't. The media portrays this as like the biggest thing in the freaking world, right? Just because one person gets it, it's like, holy freaking crap. And people get sick. Everyone gets sick. I'm sure Obama got sick a ton of times. I'm sure Trump has been sick a ton of times. Now, whether or not Trump actually did get COVID-19, I don't know. I'm just questioning it. He might have been sick. He could have been a false positive test. He could be relaying information just to someone else, not the full story, you know? And that's all I'm saying. But just because one person gets it does not mean the entire civilization is in jeopardy. People get sick. But now here's the thing. Here is the thing, all right? You should not look at the media as the only perspective. I personally try to avoid the media because it's always so negative. It's always breaking news this, breaking news that. But if you want to pay attention to that source, by all means, go for it. Go for it. But be aware that it is manipulated. They do spread facts, but ultimately they'll share like 2 or 3 facts, but then they'll throw in more opinions and be like, oh my God, like you should be, you know, like stranger danger to this. But when you start to look at outside sources and what's really going on in your own personal experience, go out there. I'm a waiter. I haven't gotten sick once in the past 9 months. Not once, not even a cough or anything. I've been good. My personal experience, I don't think it's that bad. I think it's blown out of proportion by the media. And ultimately, I just need to focus on myself, compare multiple sources so I can take pieces that I think make sense from multiple perspectives and develop my own viewpoint through reasoning and critical thinking. Because that's ultimately what you gotta do. I've been taking a philosophy class right now, and it is a really good class because you can look at Plato, Aristotle, Socrates, all these guys hundreds and hundreds of years ago. They've been doing this for thousands of years. Understanding the thought process, like really developing your own viewpoint away from the general narrative, general commentary of what's really going on. And I want you guys to understand that this is a huge distraction. You guys need to focus on yourselves, be in the moment as much as you possibly can, because when you're out of the moment, you're ultimately in an illusion. When you're spending time allowing the media to control real estate in your mind, that's them controlling you. That's the thoughts you're thinking are the media's perspectives. That's not your thoughts. Now, it's important to look at those different sources and make your own thoughts, make your own free mind type of self viewpoint. And that's really important because when you let other people control you, they're manipulating you, and you're like a little bot, just allowing them to run around, and you're an agent of them spreading information throughout. So it's really important to realize that if you want to invest yourself in this, you don't have to if you don't want to. It's okay. Don't feel pressure like, oh my God, I have to vote, I have to do this, I have to. No, you don't have to. And you don't have to do anything you don't want to. But it's important, if you do want to invest this, you develop a sound perspective and a sound argument that contains facts, logic, and just different viewpoints that make sense. Because a lot of common sense isn't that common, and it's really interesting to see. So through Donald Trump getting sick, whether you believe it or not, I just want you guys to question it. Really think about it. Like, does this make sense? Does Donald Trump getting COVID right now, of course, out of the 9 months he gets COVID, he gets it right now after he's made a joke during the debate. Does it make sense? That's up to you to decide. But listen, all right? I'm just trying to make you guys aware, give you guys my own perspective. Whether you believe me or not, it's okay. We're just having a discussion. I'm still chill. I'm still relaxed. I love you guys, all right? So I don't want this to be like, politics, throwing torches, I'm beating your ass. But no, it's chill. It's not that serious. But I just want you guys to be aware. I don't want you guys to be manipulated and controlled, because ultimately you need to control your conscious mind as much as possible. And I want you to be the best version of yourselves. And through my own perspective, I feel like I can help you through that. And whether you believe me or not, that's up to you. I love you guys. Hope you have a great day. And yeah, peace the fuck out.